it's the LA of I think the working class, every man's version of this beautiful city.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful to see you again.
Thank you so much. I love Wonder Man. I told Andrew when I spoke to him that I love it. I think this series is really, really good and totally different from everything that we we expect from a superhero series.
Mm.
So, what attracted you to this project, and what was about Wonder Man that got your attention to be part of?
It, initially, the idea stemmed from the character of Trevor Slattery. When I was directing Shang-Chi, I was able to direct Sir Ben Kingsley doing Trevor Slattery, and it felt like an untapped well, that I just wanted to know more about his character, and I wanted to see if there was a way that we could take him to a, a deeper place. It almost felt like the Trevor Slattery we had seen was barely scratching the surface of who he really was and where he came from. So that initially started my curiosity to see what it would be like to bring him back to Los Angeles, and confront all the things that he'd been running from. That idea then collided with an idea that Marvel was already developing around Simon Williams and his adventures in Hollywood. So when both ideas came together, it became that was just a fun challenge to see how would these two characters come together, and how could a show be crafted around that. And when we brought Andrew Guest into the room to give a pitch on how these two characters could interact, it really just instantly felt like the tone of the show came alive, and I was very, very excited to hear that initial pitch.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I love it. You mentioned Los Angeles, and I love that you guys are showcasing the city. I'm not from here, but I love LA. So, what was like the challenges to bring LA to this show?
I think LA can often be portrayed in a certain way that I think is a little more glamorized, or not. It's rare that I see the Los Angeles that I know portrayed on screen, and so we wanted to make sure that our lens was pointing in places that you typically don't see, and capturing places and faces in ways that you typically don't see. So we weren't going for the glamorized Hollywood version of this show. Our production designers were born and raised in San Gabriel Valley, which is right, a part of Los Angeles, and we're very excited to capture places that we all kind of grew up, or when I first moved here, we're often going to. So this is like, it's the LA of I think the working class, every man's version of this beautiful city.
Yes, it's I think my reality of LA. I think it is, because you see all these glamour actors and actresses. Everybody's like yesterday we have the Oscar lunch, and then everybody was so dressed, but that's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. I love that. I love that. And you directed like episode 1 and episode 2. What was like
Yes.
working, like especially with Yahya and Sir Ben Kingsley? The chemistry is amazing, both of them.
Yeah.
And how was like directing both of those episodes?
Um, I mean, these actors are incredible. We're so lucky to have Yahya and Sir Ben. And the thing that you can't really create very easily on screen is chemistry. Yes, we knew that Sir Ben Kingsley and Yahya were incredible actors. But the hope is when you get them together that there will be a new magic that is formed, and that definitely happened. And so, when the two of them were in scenes together, it was incredibly easy to direct, because they're two very dedicated, very prepared actors. But when you get them together on screen, they just kind of come to life and bubble, and things are surprising, and they're in the moment, and it was just a lot of fun to capture their performances.
That's amazing. That's the time that I have with you. Cannot wait to see Spider-Man Brand New Day and your next projects as well, Shang-Chi, the next one, and amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.